Alright, what is up, guys? This is
BrosKnowBest.
BrosKnowBest. I fucking forgot the title. Today we're going to be doing our first episode on the channel. Thank you all for checking this out, especially if you're from my channel or from his channel. If not, links will be in the description. Today we're going to be reviewing a film that hasn't been getting the attention that we think it deserves, and that is Ice Age 5 Collision Course.
Actually, when I typed this in on YouTube, it was coming up with rants and shit. I was like, come on.
Surely not that bad. And it wasn't. This film was really funny. Quite good as well. Yeah, I haven't seen 4. I have seen the original trilogy. Dawn of the Dinosaurs was actually my personal favourite, so I don't know why I never saw 4. Maybe I just thought that they were just cashing it in by that point.
Yeah, it took me like a year after it came out to actually see it.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. I may go back to it. I've heard that it's pretty much the stinker of like the entire series so far. Yeah, but they're making another film after this, or they're hoping to. I don't know how this film's doing financially. I looked up that it's made about 57 million as of right now. However, I don't know the budget. It wasn't coming up anywhere, so you know, I hope there's another film after this film. This film was great,
especially if they go the way they're going.
Yeah, like it's hard to go. It's kind of hard to go forward after this film, like you said in the previous take.
Yeah.
That is no longer, but we'll get to that towards the end of the video. Let's just start off with wherever you want to start off with, your thoughts, I suppose, overall.
Well, since he hadn't seen the 4th movie, there are a lot of characters that say, like, Diego's girlfriend, he wouldn't know who she is. Granny, who I thought she was probably the best part of the last movie, but he didn't know who she was, and there's just some things that don't really, if you haven't seen the other one, they might not click, but you can watch this movie quite easily without seeing the other ones.
Obviously, this film's very kid-friendly. They would know that not everyone seeing this film would have seen every single film in the franchise, so it's friendly in that nature, but also this film, kind of, some of the main characters and famous, like, you know, secondary characters are kind of swapped in this film. Scrat, obviously, he plays a much larger role in this film, and Sid is kind of swapped into the background, but while I love Scrat's bits, I mean, he was on top of his game in this film. His parts were so funny in outer space. Sid's parts were probably the standout, as per usual. The Poison Ivy scene, if you've seen the movie, that was just great. I didn't think I could go on after that.
At that point in the movie as well, everyone was just so uptight about laughing out loud, I guess. Yeah. I don't know what was going on, but me and him, I just couldn't contain myself. Even like 10 minutes, 15 minutes after that part had left, I'm just like still pissing myself.
Yeah, just reminiscing on it. But yeah, Sid takes a step back in this film, but every scene he's in, he's gold. It shows a lot more attention to the relationship. It's kind of, this film, as well as it being about, the comets, or the meteorites, whatever, coming, towards Earth, it's also one of those stories, basically, of, like a father figure, or just the parents letting go of their children, and
like the message of the movie.
Yeah, that's more or less what it is, and, like, kind of accepting, the way the world turns around, rotates or whatever. While this film I thought was hilarious overall, there were some definite missteps. I'm not going to deny it. There were some jokes that didn't land, how they anticipated, I would suppose. The hashtag, just trying to be too trendy, trying to be, in the now, which is a stupid thing to do anyway.
It's not even in the now anymore.
Yeah, because it's going to be outdated. It's pretty much already outdated now. Yeah. Like, the joke just didn't land.
You already date your movie when you do that.
Yeah, it just dates the movie horribly. And characters such as Peaches, Maddie's daughter, her boyfriend, soon-to-be husband, he was meant to be the comedic relief, and he was easily the most annoying, overdone character in the film.
Yeah,
for me.
I was on Ray Romano's side with that guy. I just did not like it.
Yeah, but other than, getting the negative out of the way, this film still is really good. The animation, of course, is really nice. It's not up to a Pixar level or anything, but that's not what I'm expecting. The voice acting is good. It's mint. It's great. Ray Romano, of course, very iconic nasally voice. Growing up with Everybody Loves Raymond, you gotta love that.
Yeah, Ray Romano, just so good. it's hard not to just envision him in the movie rather than this big mammoth. Every time he's on screen, I'm just like, that's Ray Romano. So easy to point out. Scrat's part, is his name Scat or Scrat?
Man, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
We're
gonna go with Scrat. It's
Dozer.
yeah.
His parts were really funny. Sid's parts, I was pissing myself with his parts. It's really another world-ending scenario as well. I can't remember if 3 was like that.
I can't remember either. It's been a long time, but like just the whole situation.
I know 2 is pretty much about the world ending, and 4 I was pretty sure was about the world ending as well. Yeah. This one's no different, but this one's actually like full-on apocalyptic extinction kind of thing. Like for everything on
not
Earth.
like not just the animals like the mammoths and stuff. It's dinosaurs, everything. No hiding underground.
I thought it was done pretty well, but it's kind of like a road trip movie, kind of just getting to a destination.
Yeah.
Stopping something.
The laughs along the way. Like you're not here for the plot, even though it's the bits with Scrat in outer space are interesting.
Yeah. I thought it integrated space pretty well. Like everything that happens on Earth is because of Scrat in space. Like and they cut between those two parts really well. So I thought that was pretty cool. And just how if you stay till is it the end credits scene?
It's like midway through the credits. Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like shows how Scrat kind of made Mars dead.
Oh yeah, how Mars is not inhabitable anymore. How it was meant to be like a second Earth. That's a really like intelligent and funny scene.
And Buck's back in this movie from Ice Age 3 as well.
Yeah.
I thought he was really funny. Simon Pegg, I'm pretty sure
is the voice.
Yeah, he does a really good job as the kind of
his comedy aspect has been amped up in this film as well.
I think everyone's comedy has just gone up, and it's not really. In 4, there was a lot more stupid jokes that guys think might appeal to kids, and because they're stupid and they won't understand. But there was parents and us and kids laughing.
Everybody
at
was
these jokes.
laughing, yeah.
So I thought that was really good that you're able to involve the kids and older people like us.
Exactly. So, with all that said, pretty much the negatives is there's certain jokes that don't land, but as you were saying, it's kind of like joke after joke in this film. Like, everything's been amped up, so of course there's going to be some misses. I was just pleasantly surprised that this film kept me interested. Kept me laughing throughout the entirety of the film. And, you know, with not seeing 4, it was kind of like still friendly to me. Obviously new characters, but it kind of didn't matter that I didn't see the 4th film, and that's always a plus. And honestly, it's probably my favourite Ice Age film, comedically. Yeah, just everything about this film is it's pretty great. It's definitely worth your money for admission. Take your kids, take your family, whatever. Even see it by yourself. It's pretty damn good. I'd have to give it an 8 out of 10. What do you think?
I personally didn't have the highest expectations for this movie. They were pretty low, but I still thought it would be funny to me, because I did find 4 funny in parts. But this just actually surprised me. Out of the 2 movies we saw today, this was my favourite to see by far. It was funny, it was good for everyone. I definitely urge any parents or anything watching this...
Sorry, mate.
Take your kids to see this movie. If it's out of, like... I haven't seen the BFG, but...
Yeah, BFG, Finding Dory, sort of deal.
Definitely, I recommend taking them to this movie, especially if they like the other ones. They'll have a blast with this movie. I had a blast. Probably my favourite Ice Age as well, but I have to watch them again, because 2 last time I watched it was pretty damn funny.
And I haven't seen 4, so I don't know, it might be my favourite.
No, it won't be. But personally, I give this movie a 9 out of 10. There was a few jokes that didn't land, like the hashtag, but that was like one joke for me. The real thing that took it down was definitely Peach's fiance. He pissed me off too much. So 9 out of 10 though, still a really good movie. Definitely worth getting in for free for me.
Yeah, working at the cinemas has its advantages.
And getting the $7 popcorn and drinks. So definitely worth going to see. We will be doing back-to-back reviews, but we're not sure if we'll upload them at the same time.
But stay tuned, Central Intelligence review. I know this film, obviously Ice Age hasn't got that many reviews up. I know Central Intelligence came out a few weeks ago, but you know we just thought of this idea today, so we're coming to you late, but I hope you guys still stay tuned for it nonetheless.
And we'll be doing these as regular as we can.
Yeah, whenever we hit up a new movie, mate.
So, Star Trek Beyond. Definitely going to see that one.
Alright.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment below your thoughts on the movie. Subscribe if you haven't already, because you probably haven't.
Yep, also we're going to have our channels, our personal channels in the link down below. Check them out if you haven't already, and if you're coming from those channels, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
We'll see you guys in the next one.